it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm really excited because my big order has arrived, so I thought I would go through everything that I have ordered with you. I've now got all of the papers. That's with the exception of the colour family papers, which are the same as the in colour papers, which you've already seen. So let's have a look. This is the Whale of a Time, and it's love it already. I wasn't going to like this sweet. That was my thought anyway. I love the shoals. Lots of pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, so pretty. So I can see that I'm going to have to order some of the, well, the bundle, because I'm loving this. I mean, for 6x6 cards, these would be amazing. I wouldn't want to cut them down. Oh, so that's the Whale of a Time papers. Let me pop that back in. These are all destined for product shares. So I need to make sure that they're in good order. So this is the Playing with Patterns, also a 6x6 pack. So let's get this open. I will be doing a second round of product shares once I've got this first round out of the way. So yes, these are going to be easier because we don't have to go through the whole pack because they're shuffled. But these are just amazing patterns. They are exactly what they say on the tin. As they, oh, that one's stunning. Oh, oh, oh. Loving them. So that's Playing with Patterns. So those are going to be fantastic for backgrounds. These are just the new adhesive sheets. So they are basically, they look exactly the same as the ones we used to have, except they haven't got a manufacturer's name on. Ooh, no, they're different. They are different. Let me just pull these out. So get one out. I think they're different. They are. So they've got, whereas the previous ones had just a little bit down the side that you could pull up, this has got, this is the release paper, but they're in strips, so they're 1.5 inches in each strip because they're 6 inches wide, 2 inches even in each strip. So that's going to be so much easier to deal with. Oh, loving that. So that's that. Now, have I got it while we're on the subject? Did I put it in this box or have I got to go and find it? I think I might have to go and find it. Bear with me one moment. Where did I put it? There it is. There it is. So there is also foam adhesive sheets. So these are going to be perfect for putting onto die cuts. So they're almost like sheets of dimensionals, except they're thicker, but it's the same idea, but they're a whole sheet. So this is a sheet of dimensionals, and these are about twice the thickness of dimensionals. Let me get 2 sheets of dimensionals and have a look. Yeah, not quite. This isn't quite as thick as 2 sheets of dimensionals, but not far off. So that's going to be great. And you can, as I say, you can die cut them. So long as they're dies that have got holes in to pop out. Otherwise you might struggle to get these out of the die. Knowing me, I've put that back into the bag the wrong way round, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be using them. So yeah, loving those. Paper. Let's finish the paper. So this is the Peony Garden, and it's, yes, designer series paper. I was just checking that it's not specialty. It's not. It's, I think it's special, but not specialty. So let's have a look at the colours. I didn't look at the colours of the other one. Basic grey, grey granite, petal pink, and whisper white. So a very limited palette, but I think it's going to be stunning. So marble, oh, black and white, well, basic grey and white. Basic, well, actually that's grey granite, I think. So this is more of a sketch. This is an outline. Pretty. Oh. Ooh, some masculine, which is nice. I like that. Nice background. Again, you could use that for masculine. Loving this. This again you could use for masculine. So there's something to think about. Don't think of the peony garden as just for feminine things. So for weddings it would be ideal because you can have masculine and feminine out of the same pack. So this is Playful Pets designer series paper, which is basic black, cinnamon cider, early espresso, flirty flamingo, real red, soft suede and whisper white. So let's have a look at this. All these little pooches. Trying to get it out without the card, but I'm holding onto the card, so that's not clever. So not clever. So, paw, jump, love, meow, purr, snooze, yawn, paw, jump. So lots of just words in black and white. I think that's cat more than dog. And here we've got love, bark, woof, dig, chase, scratch, wag, play, love. So this is the dog version of this one. Fishes and hearts, so lots of pussycats. I can see my cats. Just scratch posts, so more pussycats and more of my cats. Paws and love hearts, so pooches. And a stripe and more pooches. And some of these do die cut. Ooh, and I know someone who's going to like that. I've got some very good friends who have got Dachshunds, or sausage dogs, however we should call them. Anyway. And this is Artistry Blooms designer series paper. So let's have a look at that. This is going to be very bright. Very bright. Oh, and I've just realised there's one other paper I need to show you. So this is Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo. Oh, wow, Magenta Madness and Melon Mambo. Night of Navy and Whisper White. It's going to be bright, I would think. Ooh, gonna have to take it out. Ombre. Really bold. More ombre, sort of reverse ombre. Really bold. More of an ombre. This would be fantastic for scrapbooking. Just a shame we don't have 12 by 12 anymore. Loving this. Really bright, but nice solid backgrounds. Yes, like that a lot. Whew, lots of cards in that as well. Wow. So that's that. That's Artistry Blooms. And the one I just realised I forgot to bring over, this isn't part of the product share. This is the Rainbow Glimmer paper. And it's Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness and Mango Melody. And you can see why. Is it two the same? Yes, it is. So I didn't actually need to open it. But wow! Wow! It's gorgeous, and it's our usual, you know, sealed glitter. Wow! So that's that. Yummy, yummy. Other things sort of papery. These are the mini pizza boxes. So those are going to be fun. Those, I think, let me grab. In fact, I don't want that. I want one of those. Will they? No, they're too small for standard size cards. Let me see if, but you could get note cards in them. So you could use them as a gift box for note cards. So that would be lovely. So that's that. Let's finish with ribbons or finish off ribbons and embellishments.
I don't know that one.
Oh, apparently Alexa's joining him. So this is the Playing with Patterns.
I don't know that.
Alexa, stop. This is the Playing with Patterns ribbon combo. So this goes with the really bright papers. So we've got, I don't know. It's not telling me what the colours are, other than they're gorgeous. This is, they are just gorgeous. 5 yards of each. And we've got, let me find ribbons. Ribbon and trim. Here we go. We have got, trying to turn over 3 pages at once, which isn't a clever idea. So, playing with ribbon patterns, ribbon combo, Purple Posy, Night of Navy, and Coastal Cabana. Yum, yum, yum. Love those. So, actually, I'm going to open them up. I'm going to regret opening them up, I can tell, but I'm going to open them up. So this is quite a narrow ribbon. There was a real red ribbon that was similar to that in, a couple of years ago, last year, something like that. This is the Coastal Cabana, so it's a flecked organdy. Like that a lot. It's quite stiff. And then this is similar to the pink petal one, I think, that we had 2 catalogues ago. Or was it in the spring summer 2 years ago? Loving that. Really soft. So that's those. I'm now going to be attached to the ribbon statics. Then we've got sheer ribbon in Pool Party. So let's dig this one out. And it is very sheer. That's gorgeous. So very, very sheer. That's like organza. So it's the softer version rather than the stiffness of organdy. And this is grey granite shimmer ribbon. We've had shimmer ribbon before, so I'll save getting that one out for the moment. And this is the Playful Pets trim. And we've got a twine. Oh, it's not going to come off. Come on. You will come off. So it is literally like a baker's twine. And I would say that's in black, because there's black in the Playful Pets suite. And then this is, a stitched ribbon. It's a narrow stitched ribbon. Very pretty. It's not too stiff. So those are those. So that means you've now seen all of the ribbons, because I showed you the other ones previously. So that's those. I haven't got all of the embellishments. I have a fair few. So we've got playing with patterns resin dots. So these are like a matte finish, but they are self-adhesive. So they're really interesting, actually. Yes, they're kind of just raised rather than cut. And these are the elegant faceted gems which go with the peony suite, and these are gorgeous, and they are faceted. So we've got clear, we've got opaque, and this is petal pink, but it's a kind of misty petal pink. Really pretty. So that's those. Then we've got In Good Taste Elements, which I'm not going to open for the moment, because what I'll do is I'll pop those out and put them into an old one of these boxes, because I have some of those. And then these are the Square Vellum Doilies, which again, I think I'm right in saying go with the Peony Suite. So that is them. Let me find something reasonably solid. So those are really pretty. So those you can cut up into little pieces, but really liking those. Nice to have something square for a change. So that's those. I've got a couple of packets of those. Right, so just a few stamp sets. Let me get these out. Whoops. And some of them have matching bits. So some of them are bundles, in other words. Right, so this is the hand-drawn blooms with, and that has dies. It has banner bloom dies. So if I can get the packet open, I don't mean the packet, I mean the wrapper. These I can open, she says, famous last words. Where are we on time? About halfway through. Okay, so banner bloom dies. So they don't actually, let's see, what do they cut out? They cut out the little daisies, two of these ones they do, that they do. This is a separate die, separate leaves and separate little bits. So this you can have as a separate standalone, nothing to do with this. And then these go into the banner, if that makes sense. So those are nice. So those I'm going to put in there while I can remember to do that, so I know that I've got those together. So that's those. This is just a stamp set. It's just a stamp set, and it's photopolymer, so really nice for doing sunsets, which I love. One of the host sets, which I think is currently on back order, but one of the host sets, which is really pretty. Little apples and all sorts of little bits of fun. So nice, nice, nice. Massive thanks, which I think is going to be just perfect for all sorts of things. I love it. It's a hug with a fold in the middle. So I like that. I usually just send a text, but this calls for a card. Great. Message on the cover may appear smaller than the actual gratitude. I think is hysterical. Really like that. Prized Peony comes with the peony dies. So I'm going to have my usual struggle to get the cellophane off. Let it be said that this is 90% size, so the stamps are actually bigger than that. I've just realised I've been putting things in the wrong... I have two bins, one for recycling and one for non-recyclable, and I've been putting them in the wrong thing. Right, so what have we got? We have got that... So this has a die, this has a die, this has a die, these have a die, and everything else are to build a peony. Gonna have to work that one out, I think. And we've got edging and all sorts of stuff. So that's going to be fun to have a play with. So sorry for your loss. Your sweet friendship refreshes the soul. My thoughts are with you. Love and thanks to a dear friend. So although I would say that the suite is ideal for weddings, the stamp set isn't obviously wedding. So that's that one. Textured Essentials had to get, because, you know, I love a texture. So that's that. Nothing's Better Than, and this is photopolymer, and it's got dies. This, let me just get this right. So this, that, and the, I want to say Massive Thanks. That one. So that one, these three are the ones that I'm going to be using for my party, for my virtual launch party, just so you know. So there are two that are just the stamps and one that's a bundle. So Love You More Than dies is, so we've got coffee, cookies, cocktails, chocolate, and what words have we got? We have got chocolate, cocktails, cookies, coffee, and the big one is I Love You More Than. Then we've got the cookie with its bite taken out. We've got the chocolates, we've got the cup, and we've got the cocktail glass. So everything basically. Today's plan, consume. I am pretty sure tomorrow will be 2 and be awesome, because adulting is hard. A day without, today is a, you could have today as a day without coffee, not in my life, is like, just kidding, I have no idea, you're just like, and kind of day. So interesting wordplay there. And as I say, ridiculously awesome is just amazing. Your faith is bigger than your fear is great for anyone that you're trying to inspire, or, you know, get inspired to do something. Today, make today ridiculously awesome. You got this. You are my sunshine. And P.S. I love you, with some little icons. Red rubber. Pattern play goes with, it's a bundle with this amazing set of dies. I can't wait to open these. Alphabet! But there are multiples of some of the letters. So 2 A's, I think there are 2 S's, 2 T's, so there are multiples. There's also numbers and punctuation and some special characters. So the C for French, and ooh, that's clever. So when you take the die off, you know where to put it back. Clever. So that's that. And then lots of patterns to go to build up, fill the day with all your guilty pleasures. I love that. So yes, so that's that bundle. The next bundle is this one, posted for you. So we've got special delivery, love, happy birthday, sending love your way, and it bundles with the rectangular postage stamp punch. So that's a useful one. Oh, and this goes with the Peony Sweet, I believe. And I think it's the pattern that I kept saying masculine. So let me just see if I can get it open. And it's a 3D. So this is the one that you need the thicker plate for. So it's going to be an, oh, I see. So I think the crosses are more pronounced than the dots, if that makes sense. Anyway, going to be fun playing with that one. And then finally the other host set, which is Touched My Heart. Again, red rubber, so both the host sets are red rubber. This is a kind of sketchy imagery with a more solid font, but still like a hand-drawn font. So there you are. There are my next bits and pieces. So I hope you found that fun. I always love doing things like that. So what's going to be on your next order? Because it's all available to order, apart from the things that are on back order. Sorry, but there are things on back order. The adhesive is now available to order. I'm hoping to get that in a few days, and I will give you a test run, I think is the word I'm going to use for that, to show whether it's, you know, better than, not as good, and or whatever. Oh, the other thing I need to show you, water painters. So these replace aqua painters. So we've got a narrow, a less narrow, and a flat. So I don't know that the lids are terribly helpful for getting them back on, but that's fine. Nice big barrel, really nice big barrel. I think they probably need to be wet to get back into the lid, which is fine. But yes, so that's those. So those are actually much, much longer than our previous ones. And they've got a nice little case as well, so that's going to be helpful, particularly for people like me who seem to be able to put things down and not find them again. So my challenge to myself is going to be to actually keep them in their case so that I can find them on my desk. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. As ever, there will be a blog post with a list of what I've got, probably. I don't know. But I will do a blog post just to go with this. So thank you very much indeed for watching. I will be back later this morning on my Facebook page doing a coffee and card. That's at 11 o'clock UK time. And I may possibly be using one of my new stamp sets. You never know. Thank you very much indeed. If you don't already subscribe, please push the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you very soon.